G'day everyone. I'm sitting on one of my kneeling stools that I bought from the Big Green Shed. That's a name brand one. Why do I mention this? Because I got an Aldi one. And we're going to have a comparison to see if this name brand one is worth twice the amount of money as my Aldi one. This was out as a special buy, 20 bucks. Marked down a little bit because they weren't selling them. But let's have a look. Comes in a nice shiny plastic coated box, so that won't be going in the garden. And let's pull it out. Nothing loose in there. Comes with a nice long instruction book. Garden stool, 2-in-1. Not quite sure why we would need instructions, but we have instructions. Anyway, leave that over there and we might have a look at it. So here we go. There's padding on both sides. So it's kneeling or sitting. That clicks into place nicely. First thing I notice is has these plastic bits here. If they're going to take any weight or anything, they're not going to be good. But we have clips here to lock it in place so it won't slip down on us. A little tool rack, which I always forget to use and then lose all my bits and pieces. So we'll pop that on. There it is there. Looks sturdy enough. Let's get our other one. Compare that. This doesn't have any plastic clips on it. Has exactly the same bag, if I look at it. But as you can see, it's a Cyclone. The rubber on the Cyclone one actually looks thicker. Yes, definitely is thicker. So more padding on the name brand one. There's no plastic clips, no lock, but it locks in there. This works on pulling this back, and that allows us just to fold it up. So that's a much stronger mechanism. All right, so let's have a look at the relative sizes of these. The Cyclone is significantly larger, longer, but more importantly, the width of the seat. There's a significant difference between these two. The locking mechanism, pretty much the same. We've got a little lever here that we can pull up, and then we can pull that out and fold the legs under, so that then locks it in place. This does not have a lock, but it has the same mechanism over here. So let's actually see how much. This one is 200 millimeters. This one is 160 millimeters, 40 centimeters, 45 centimeters. So the seating area on the name brand one, the Cyclone, is significantly larger than the seat on the garden line. Let's check the stability of them. Yeah, reasonably solid and not reasonably solid. It's looking like this is definitely far superior to the garden line. However, if we consider the price, considering I'm sitting on the garden line one now, for a fellow of my build, which ain't small, it's not terribly stable. I wriggle around, I can feel it's moving an awful lot. I don't have the same issue with the Cyclone one. So as I said, what do you reckon the price? Let me know in the comments if you've got either one of these and which one you think is better, or if you're quite happy with the one you've got. I'd like to know. But to me, $20, yeah, it's cheap, and it feels it. Is it good value? I think so, particularly if you're under the 100 kilo mark, then it might actually suit. But if you're a bigger person, go for the Cyclone. Much more solid, much wider, deeper, softer cushion, or thicker cushion. I think the Cyclone will last much longer than my cheapy Aldi. But it's worth having a look, and for 20 bucks, I don't think you can go wrong. Remember, like, subscribe, YouTubey clicky things, and enjoy life. I'll catch you in the garden.